The PS4 will outpower most PCs for years to come. That's according to the Just Cause developer. Well, you might be right. But before we get to this video, let's get to the question of the day. Alright, so stay tuned to the end of this video to find out the answer to the question of the day. Alright, so let's talk about the co-founder of Avalanche Studios. He mentioned how the PS4 is a perfect console, a perfect system for the type of open world games that they like to create, and it's going to be a very powerful gaming machine from a hardware perspective. It's also going to be a social tool, an integrated marketplace that will, it's going to be akin to the successful mobile devices. The best of all worlds, great performance from demanding high-end gaming, a social ecosystem, and connectivity, and integrated business marketplace. And they also mentioned that this guy, I guess his name is Blomberg, it's a perfect fit for the types of games we do. We'll bring open world gaming to a whole new level. Decided to go with 8 gig RAM because it means that the PS4 will outpower most PCs for years to come. And this got me wondering, like, what is the average amount of RAM on most PCs? And it's turned out to be like around 2 to 6 gigs, like the average. And laptop is even less, so I can understand being more powerful than laptops. As far as PCs, you might be right. 8 gigs is quite a lot. I mean, 8 gigs is no slouch, and that's gonna provide games that are at least of similar, you know, graphical qualities to the PC. The only problem is that there's been so much. Again, I hate to go back on it, but the constant comparison between the stupid PC and the fucking console, and how, oh, this one has more RAM than the other one, and oh, PCs have so much more, and they, you know, they've outprogressed, and they have so much more memory, and they can hold so much more than consoles, because consoles never change, they never get upgraded, really. And it's just like, you know what I mean? There's too much emphasis on fucking, like, RAM power, like, actual, and I understand that they need a lot of memory to run a lot of these games, but come on, man. I mean, it's getting sad, you know? It gets to the point of, okay, how much more graphics and that kind of high-end thing do you need when it comes to these consoles? PS4 is probably going to be the best thing ever when it comes out, but, you know, it's not just about the graphics, you know? Give me something that's fun, you know, actual experience, you know, actual gameplay. I mean, yeah, there's technically the frame rate issue, okay, that's one thing, okay, the graphical, the visual aspect of it, where, you know, you don't really want pop-ups, really, you don't want to see that shit. You want a game to run smoothly and to look as high quality and high resolution as possible. But it's just, again, it's more, it's a dick measuring contest, you know? Sony decided to go with 8 gig. It will outpower most PCs for years to come. Let's see what the fans have to say about this, who actually read this article. Here's something to ponder. My PC cost me 10 PS3s, and I like it. Okay. It cost you 10 PS3s? You must have been fucking ripped off. I'm sorry, I wouldn't spend that amount of money on a PC. I mean, that's my problem with these stupid, idiotic PC gamers. It's like, okay, what games do you play on it that you need that much memory for? That you need to spend that much money for? It goes back to the whole souping up a PC thing. It's like, yeah, you're gonna spend that much on your rig and you know, giving it all these upgrades. What the fuck are you playing on it? What are you trying to run on that thing? Are you trying... You know what I mean? Like, what kind of games are you running? Are you a rocket scientist? Are you fucking running, you know, Darksiders 22? You know, are you playing fucking Call of Duty 91? You know, it's not like you're... I don't see any like PC games that are so like next gen and like so high level that you need like the highest fucking settings, except for maybe like the Crisis, and even that still looks good on the consoles. You know, like give me a break. I don't know. The PS4 will outpower most cheap PCs for years to come, since the PS4 is only $400, and if you spend $400 on a PC, you're getting a piece of crap. However, since gamers tend to go for gaming PCs, this statement is irrelevant to gaming PCs. Yeah, well, we don't know if the PS4 is going to be around $400. It could be more than that. Probably around that same price. Let's see. Is there any more interesting comments from people? Because, you know, again, it goes back to that stupid fucking console war. I think he's referring to the PC without graphics card. Yeah, you know, that's, you know, what's one of those stupid things. You need a graphics card for a PC, you know? It's this constant upgrading thing. That's my main problem, is that the constant bullshit, the constant comparison. In my opinion, they really shouldn't even release PC games on console because they're not meant for the fucking console. I understand if it's a port and they have to rework the controls and make it a little bit different, make it play a little bit different, just the handling of the characters and everything. I always felt like, even as a kid in the 90s, I always thought that PC gaming was just a different animal from console gaming. It's just a separate experience, a different crowd, a different market. You know, PC games should stay in the PC, you know, market, the demographic. It should stay there. It shouldn't branch over to the fucking console. But of course, you know, the publishers and developers, they, you know, they're kind of forced into putting stuff for the console because they make so much money. They can make so much money from there. And having just a little cheap port and then just put it on, you know, like Skyrim coming up for the PS3 is a piece of shit, but they made money off of it because it's Skyrim. I don't know. It's so hard to find, you know, like the PC exclusive. Whatever happened to that? I mean, they still have it. The occasional AAA title, the big name, the Blizzard game, but it's like most of the PC games that are like high-end, high-quality, they fucking come out for the, you know, next-gen systems too. They come out for the fucking consoles nowadays. And I hate the fact that the lines have sort of been blurred between PCs and consoles. I've always thought they were separate, you know. It's like, fuck the PC, I'm gonna stick to the console, and vice versa. It's like, I'm gonna go to the PC, I want a PC experience. I want to use the keyboards and the fucking mouse and whatever else controller you need to experience it. It's like, you know, I don't want StarCraft 64. I don't want Diablo 3 on PS4 if it's gonna suck. You know, I mean, there's an excitement to it because it's a novelty, but certain games just run better on the PC. That's just the way it works. And, you know, it sucks. It sucks that the market has been so fucking split, but it's become so console, like it's leaned towards console more. It's become more emphasis on the fucking consoles, where, oh, let's make the money here, and I don't know, man. It's fucking stupid. See more comments from people. Yeah, it's mostly just retarded shit going back and forth between PC gamers and console gamers. I have a gaming PC and own consoles. I find apart from games made for PC, which has the occasional gem now and again, most great games are now aimed at consoles. Yeah, I agree. And although pretty graphics are nice, I would choose a higher range of quality over improved graphics any day. If we are lucky to get a port, they are scaled down anyway, so you can pay out of your pocket for a top-end PC only to get better cell shading, or more anti-aliasing, noticeable but not worth the price you pay for them. But then somebody replied, why do you say that ports are scaled down? All ports I know are vastly superior. One example could be Assassin's Creed. On PC, all those games had lost of graphics options that console versions didn't use. You mean had lots of graphic? Because, okay, that's a fucking I don't know what this person's trying to say. Had lost of graphic, or lots of graphics. Learn to spell next time, you fucking idiot. I'm sorry, but it's so, you know, spelling errors on occasion is okay, but just to have a grammatically bullshit fucking, you know, ruin everything in your paragraph, it's just sucks. Haha. This person said, I will eventually buy a PS4 just for Yakuza 5. Somebody said, oh, the game will cost a lot. Because he's just buying a PS4 for one game. And then the person replied, LOL, I mean, I think I'm getting one when it gets cheaper, a PS4 Slim in the future. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fucking... There's gonna be a Slim, I guarantee you. There's always a Slim. A smaller version, with more memory, and it's far cheaper. See, that's what you gotta wait for. Wow, I can't believe the PS4 is this powerful. No PC specs can match for a long time. I can't wait. Why do you say no PC specs can match for a long time? Avalanche said most. No, read an article about the PS4. No current PC can match it. I don't know about that. There's gotta be some PCs out there that have just as much right now, like fuck. Because when the PS4 comes out, it's gonna be somewhat dated. The actual the thing inside, the fucking engine, the RAM, all that shit is gonna be a little bit dated, because they just fucking spent 5 years making it. Alright, so this was the answer to the question of the day.